Hey team, Richard Rich here. Thought I would talk you through the scene builder. It's a wee graphics tool that I put together to help you create images, collages, banners, social media share images, especially for those that don't have access to Photoshop and Illustrator. It's a very basic tool. It's not perfect. If you see a bug or you find something a bit quirky, just drop me a line and I'll try and fix it. But to start off with, what you're going to do is select your canvas. I've chucked in a heap of predetermined sizes. You can go custom yourself. Let's chuck in a Twitter header for now. You can rotate the canvas and you can clear the canvas. Bear in mind there's no undo or redo in this. It's like I said, it's very basic. If you make a mistake and clear, you're starting again. There's no undo. Same as if you move or resize something, you can't undo it, unfortunately. So you've got to try and work your way backwards to recreate to a point where you liked it, or you're starting again. A new feature is the add goblin background. So thank you very much to the Gods and Goblins team, who very generously threw these images to me so I could throw them to you in here. This allows you to select and set them as the background in this tool. A new feature as well is this move background. This enables you to drag this slider. So if you click on this move background button, these sliders appear and you can drag the image so you can get the areas of the image that you want in the scene. Add background allows you to add an image from your local machine and you upload it and position it essentially to the background. Same principle here for the image, but straight into as an individual image that you can drag around freely. So this is where you're going to start adding your assets using this wee button on the side here. So let's just add these three. I'll work through the buttons and then I'll show you the controls afterwards. Then we have add text, which so it's up here. Look, I'll do color next, so you can see the text. When you've added it, you just double click and type like so. Yep, you can do new lines, whatever, and then you scale to resize. Easy. You can make it bold, toggle it bold with that button. Normally works. There's a bug for you. Awesome. Definitely works in Firefox. Doesn't look like it's working in Brave, which is okay. I will delete it because that's the next button. Perfect. But then have clone, flip horizontally and flip vertically. So if I show you with this, we can clone it. And there we go. So this is clone, flip vertically and flip horizontally. When you've got all these layered images, you have options to send to the back, which is all the way to the back behind all those objects. You can send backwards by one object, bring forwards by one object, or bring to the very front. When you are playing around with these and you're working in with many layers, the tools gets a bit clunky at times. So I've added this deselect button here, which enables you to do exactly what it says, which is deselect this object to enable you to select the ones behind it, or at least be here behind it. So if I say send to back, this item's still selected, and I can't click the ones behind, but when I hit click deselect, you see it's actually jumped all the way to the back where it should be, so I can then start moving around these front images. Let's just delete this one here. Now with the controls, you can select all and you can scale them all together, which is handy. Once you've got to them to the size you like, you can deselect either by clicking the button or by clicking the canvas. Now sometimes that's not possible. If I clone this object deselect. Okay, right, let's scale it so it's huge. So now it's actually taken over the whole canvas, and without me moving to the side, I can't select anything on here to deselect it. So even if I send it to the back, I can't deselect this image. So that's where this is really handy. I can deselect it and then carry on working with my other goblins here. Let's flip this guy around. Let's delete this one. Now on each, again, this is actually, it's a bit quirky with Brave and Chrome. It works fine. Firefox for some reason doesn't, but you get the same menu options up here as you do on the corner. So there's delete, bring to front, flip horizontally, bring forward. Oh no, that one's sent to back. Flip side to side and clone. So we can, clone these, which is pretty cool. So really handy on Chrome and Firefox, Brave. Not so much on Firefox, unfortunately. But let's delete these guys. When you've got the image as you like, let's put that one there. This button here is to save and exports the image, which is cool. One more thing, we do have a connect wallet feature. You do not need to do this if you do not wish. There's no transactions ever. All this does, it takes your wallet address and then checks what assets you have and tries to load them for you into the scene. So when I connect, I've got this little wallet option here, and you can see my assets that I have that I can bring into the scene. So it will try and do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some assets work in Firefox and then others don't, and vice versa in Chrome and Brave. So let's try adding a thingy. It will try and load it. If it doesn't work, it will prompt you to download, or it'll open a new window and allow you to save it. So this has worked, which is great. So let's throw this guy over here. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Now let's try and load my fluff. Cool. Awesome. It's working better than I expected. Let's just put that guy there. Now I know seekers don't work, so I'll show you a seeker. Let's run this guy. So couldn't be added, download. So there we go, save that guy. And now it's in my downloads folder. I can add that as an image, and there's the file that downloaded. And there we go. So it's not perfect, but gets the job done, I guess, in some way or other. You can also add backgrounds directly from here too. So you could add the mansion scene, for example. Again, okay, that didn't work straight up, so I'll download and allow you to plonk in. So yeah, once you're happy, you can, let's put that there, cool. Code breaker. Once you're happy, hit save and away you go. There's the banner we just created. Nice. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope it's not too much information. I hope it's easy enough for you to use. I look forward to seeing what you create. And again, if you see any bugs or issues or flaws, reach out to me in Discord or Twitter. Enjoy, guys. Take it easy.